Hello, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Jesse Prepares to Die, the Dark Souls series where I attempt to run through the game without dying, but a single time. So, if you watched last episode, you know that I successfully defeated the enemies that defeated me last time, the Bell Gargoyles, and thus slightly proved that I was slightly less than extremely terrible at this game. So, with today's episode... Hello, Pardoner of Velka. I'm not going to bother talking to you. With today's episode, I am just going to continue on. I'm going to do a bit of backtracking, complete some errands that I didn't complete before, and then I will head on to the depths. The depths. Well, before I reach the depths, I have to beat a little fellow that I like to call the Capra Demon. I also like to call him a lot of other names, but none of those are printable here, or listenable here. They wouldn't be printable if this were a book. Wow, I'm bad at this. Anyway. Ooh, look, some Balder Knights, what do you know? Anyway, yeah, the Capra Demon is one of those really tricky, really jerky boss fights that, depending on how your luck goes and depending on if you're actually good, unlike me, that battle can go either very quickly or... Well, let me rephrase. That battle's going to go quickly no matter what. It's a matter of whether it goes quickly and ends with you dying, or whether it goes quickly and ends with you surviving, which are, I guess, the two outputs which you probably could have guessed from the way... Wow, I'm bad at this. I wasn't very good at this to begin with, and I'm even less good at it now because I'm tired, and I just missed that jump. Well, you can't win them all. Let me try that again. Actually, it's probably best, before I do that, that I go back and just level up at the bonfire. I'm going to be heading back to the Undead Asylum, and that's a bad idea if you're not prepared. It's not too bad, but there are some harder enemies that... can really knock your block off if you're not careful. Oh, actually, I need to go rest or those skeletons will come kill me. There we go. Couple of you. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I act completely at random. Oh, a bright fan the other episode, reminded me that I was being an idiot by not using my humanities. I have nothing to lose anyway. If I die, I'm dead. So, might as well do that and get the increased resistances and the increased item find. There is one downside, which is, if I ever do run out of Estus, I can't use them as a recovery item. So, with that in mind, I think I'm going to pump myself up to 10, and then I'll keep the rest, just in case. Get rid of you. Alright. I do not have Havel's ring. I need to go and kill Havel in the tower. You know what? I'll do that before I go back to the Undead Asylum. I really should be as prepared for that as possible. I also need to get back into the groove of playing a little, because I make these videos once a week, which means I play this game once a week. Which, if you want to stay at the top of your Dark Souls game, is really not enough. Really what I should be doing is playing this outside of making these videos, so that I'm always in practice. But, yeah, as much as I would like to say that I have the time to do that, I really don't. And also, there is only so much Dark Souls that I can play. I know some people are, insatiable when it comes to their Dark Souls fix, but I've never been the kind of person that can just sit down and play a game forever. That's why I've never hit max level in an MMO. Fun fact. I love this halberd. It's the best. Its range means that you can pretty much hit anything before it's even finished its first attack. I feel kind of in the groove today. I'm feeling good. And I shouldn't have said that, because now I'm going to die. What's faster? I believe it's this way. I've actually been playing a lot of Borderlands 2 recently. I just came from Borderlands to do this. Maybe that's why my reflexes are kind of good. Although I feel like that's a slippery slope, because I'm playing as Salvador. And anyone who knows that game should know why Salvador's combat style doesn't really mesh up with any character's combat style in this game. How many times have I run through the Undead Parish now? Wait a minute, not the parish, this is the Burg. What am I talking about? Every time I open my mouth, I reveal more of my own lack of knowledge, my own ignorance. Whoops. That's right. So satisfying just to bust through their shields. Although if you try to do that against a serious enemy and you are asking for a smackdown. Hey, hollow soldier armor. You might scoff, but the more armor I get, the less chance there is of some of my armor degrading on me and me having nothing to wear. It's nice to have at least 2 copies of everything. Alright, so down I head. Hopefully not to my death. This is going to be an interesting battle, especially since I have such a crappy shield. Hello, friend. Friend Havel. Well, that didn't hit. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm not going to fight the whole battle like this, don't worry. I'm going to do this. That's much faster. Come on, Havel. You've got nothing to fear from me. If his weapon wasn't so darn slow, he would be a massive threat. He still is a pretty big threat. He can jank your stamina up like you wouldn't believe. And he does that crazy little pirouette thing when he attacks. There we go. No problem. Havel's ring. The best ring in the game. Right here. It's not quite enough to put me down in equipment. Actually, if I unequip... Haha, yes. I'm now in the fastest equipment slot. Or a bracket, I guess you'd call it. That's going to be very helpful. Had to unequip the Drake Sword, but I don't expect to be using it. What's faster? Let's go this way. I can find my way around this game pretty well. I'm not very good at finding efficient paths, though. It usually takes me a couple tries before I figure out exactly where my path is heading. Okay. Yeah. I have horrible visions of that dragon just deciding to breathe fire. And my run ending right there. Go down here. Head back to Firelink. It was a very roundabout route. But hey, you guys don't watch this series because you want excitement. You're watching half-hour-long videos of me playing a game and talking non-stop, so... Rats! Make all the sense. Not today. Soon I'm going to be speaking in nothing but memes and one-liners. I parry low-level enemies because it makes me feel cool. Okay? Here we go. Let's have a strength. And let's have another endurance. Why not? Why not, right? I forgot what I was gonna do. Okay, here we go. Ugh, I'm the worst. I apologize, everyone. I keep making the excuse that this video series is kind of just for me, but that really is no excuse to put you through this. Alright, back to the asylum I go. I was pretty proud of myself when I found this without outside help. But, okay. There we go. It's not actually necessary to jump, you just need to have some kind of thrust. Now I get this, and I need to do that again. As much as I love wearing a bunch of really heavy armor to make myself safe, I really enjoy being in the lightest equipment bracket. It's very nice. I try to stay in there when I can. Although going up to medium isn't that much of a difference. Going to the heaviest one is a huge difference, though. Alright, now I go in here. Look at me, I'm just an egg. Now I wait while the cutscene loads. Or while the Easter eggs unlock. I've never been sure about that. Come on. Come on, anytime. My viewers are waiting. There we go. Oh my god. Well, that went swimmingly. What I would describe as a look of imbecilic terror on my character's face. I'm not sure exactly why this crow moves its eggs between these two locations constantly, but works out alright for me. Remember this place? Remember how there wasn't an angry mob of torch-wielding undead last time? And now I am reminded of Snuggly. I just love... I entertain myself imagining what non-Dark Souls players wonder when I say things like Snuggly.
You, give me warm, give me soft.
Alright, well, if you say so. No, that's not the pause button, that's the emote button. I almost stepped off the edge with that emote button. That would have been terrible. What the heck do I have that's snuggly? Should have come here with the sack. I don't have the sack. I do, however, have some rubbish. Rubbish is snuggly. Yay, presumably she liked that. Now time to quit the game and reload. Yes, thank you. Yeah, the quitting and reloading comes in at multiple instances in the game, so yeah. Yep. I know, these videos that already move at a blisteringly fast pace, they just get even more intense. It's awesome.
You give.
Did that work? Heck yes, a Titanite chunk. It worked. Sweet. And I don't have anything else, so I'm just going to move on. You know what I'm not going to do? Fight the stray demon. And to those of you who are wondering, I'm sorry, but you are not going to find out what that means. I am not going down there. Maybe later, like when I've already beaten the game. Get your shield. That's not an appropriate message. This is a Black Knight. Really, I suppose if I didn't have my shield at this point, I would really want to get it. Oh, you have a lot of health. You have a lot of health. Just the rhythm. That's all it takes, is rhythm. He attacks, I'd be extremely cowardly and cheap. It's the circle of life. Hey, he staggered. That's cool. I love having a big endurance bar. It's awesome. Even with this crummy shield, I can still take a couple of his attacks. Nah, I'm not going to get behind him. Or am I? Psych! He's down. Still no shield. I don't know if all of those knights have a chance of dropping their shield, or if it's only some of them. I really want one of those. That would make my life so much easier. Hey, look who it is. I know you. Hey, buddy! Look, I continued on your quest and... buddy? Hey, so... Oh, God! Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at the whole RPing thing. This guy's kind of a jerk. Not gonna lie. Whoa, that what? He apparently has an extremely high turn rate. Oh, that's bad. If I were to describe that in a word, it would be bad. Oh boy. Oh no, 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 no. I am not losing to you. Oh, well that was... that was well timed. Thank you. Thank you for roll spamming and, There we go. Sorry, friend. Crest shield. I wonder if that's better than my heater shield. Stability's the same. Better magic. Very good magic defense. Not so good fire and lightning. Well, I'll definitely hold on to that. Well, like I throw anything out. But I'll definitely hold on to that because magic is a huge problem for physical fighters. No, there's nothing along this way. I believe there's another Black Knight out and about, as it were. But he is not here. It is not this hallway. Oh, the rock's back. Well, wasn't expecting that. You're gonna die. Forgot about that. stupid spear wielder. Take that. My halberd's longer than your spear. It's just a fact, bro. Alright. So there isn't another Black Knight. I thought there was. Well, shows how much I know. But I got what I came here for, the Rusted Iron Ring. That is a ring. Oh, you know what? There is another Black Knight. He's back where you first spawn. Now I remember. Well, because I'm the smartest guy ever, I'm going to go and fight him. Anyway, yeah, Rusted Iron Ring allows you to move quickly even in water, such as this. Ugh. Which is very helpful. That's going to come in handy in Blighttown. Every time I start recording one of these episodes, I realize at least one thing that I've forgotten. This time it was the fact that I left the Borderlands main screen on while I was recording, so I can just occasionally hear the music playing. And I really hope that you guys can't. Oh, this looks safe. There you are. Well, friend, it is time for one of us to die. And let's just say, you're not the one making a no-death run of this game. So it would be great if you could be gentlemanly and be the one. Thank you. Okay, that really hurts. Just enough time in between those attacks to Estus. When I'm saying these things, don't think it's because I assume that you need my tips. These are actually almost mental notes for myself. There we go. Now I've gotten behind him and now I can start backing up in the other direction. Or just finish it here. We'll see how this turns out. Will that do it? Yes, it will. Hey, a Black Knight sword! That's kinda nice, I guess. Still not what I wanted, but I'm in no position to complain. The Black Knight sword is handy and it's very powerful, but it doesn't have very good reach, and it's not very fast, which is not good. Anyway, to those of you wondering, you can see the stray demon through those bars. He looks the same as the asylum demon you fight originally, but he's about 10 times stronger and knows magic. So I'm not going to do that. That's one of those boss battles, kind of like Ceaseless Discharge, that it's kind of just depending on which move he chooses to use at which time and where he is and where you are when the battle starts. Things can end very badly for you. And I'm not taking that chance. You get 20,000 souls and a Titanite slab for beating him, which is pretty significant, mostly the slab. So, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe once I've beefed up ridiculously and I'm feeling pretty confident. Or again, maybe never, because he's an optional boss and I don't need to do that. Alrighty. Back in Firelink, safe and sound. I've successfully not died an additional time, which is probably not good for me to be jumping from buttress to buttress. But, you know. You should know by now that nothing I do is based around any kind of logic. Yes, yes, you're asleep. Well, that actually took up a decent amount of time, so you know what? For the sake of not making the episode horrifically long, I think I'm going to end it there. Alright, everyone, thanks for watching. Relatively short episode, I believe. I lose track of how much time these things take. So, as promised, or as not promised, I did not do the depths. I can never pronounce that word, the depths. Anyway. Gosh, I'm tired. Every time I'll have an excuse for why I can't speak and why I can't play. I'm tired is the one today. Anyway. Hope you enjoyed, and join me again next week where I confront my inner demons. Or an outer demon, known as the Capper Demon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.